Go ahead. Pirates of the Jack Sparrow? Come on.
Pirates of the Caribbean is not touching Harry Potter.
What kind of name is Harry?
When I just read that a character winks, I don't know what it is. It just makes my skin crawl.
Short on my expertise. Been a while since I had someone around to give me the love I need. But let's get it upside down. Never been afraid to let my heart fall out. I think we can make it.
This is really cool.
Now, had some time to take
Both blue and both blind.
I took my glasses off so I can make sure I look cute.
I gotta watch out for the coyotes.
Try them.
The animals coming to eat us.
Them coyotes asleep. Look at the lights.
No.
We're at the
Zoolights.
We're at Zoolights, so they have like a whole light show at the zoo. It's really beautiful. So it's almost New Year's too.
Yes, it is.
2023. Going into the new year with the same person from 2021.
Yep.
This is our third one together. Yeah. He took my whole outfit, but we gonna leave that alone. You know, it's okay. Come on, baby. Boy, fix your face. Who you think you is? Look at how big this tree is. Look at that. Say hi, baby.
What up?
So cool.
Expertise. Been a while since I had someone around to give me the love I need. But don't get it upside down. Never been afraid to let my heart fall out. I think we can make it 'cause we both grown now. Had some time to take to make it better. Make it better. Outside, out till the sun goes down. Tongue-tied, can't find the words around. It'll all make sense when we're outside, out till the sun goes down. Tongue-tied, can't find the words around. I've been learning not to rush my moves. Move with nature and she'll move with you. Got a thing or two from loving you, but I'm still frightened to tell you I do. Get it upside down. I've never been afraid to let my heart fall out. I think we can make it 'cause we both grown now. Had some time to take to make it better. Make it better. Outside, out till the sun goes down. Tongue-tied, can't find the words around. It'll all make sense when we're outside, out till the sun goes down. Tongue-tied, can't find the words around. Outside, out till the sun goes down. Yeah. Tongue-tied, can't find the words around. Outside, out till the sun goes down.
What are you doing in here? Is he supposed to be in here?
Hey man, I'm in the wrong habitat. Here.
What the rapper doing in here? He done dug his little a hole and found him a new place to live. Look at him.
Outside, out till the sun goes down. you.
Chill. Okay, so we're having a very great debate. You want to tell them what the debate is?
All right. Disclaimer, I love Harry Potter, you know what I'm saying?
Get to the point.
I love Harry Potter, but Pirates of the Caribbean better, bro.
Pirates of the Caribbean is not...
series. The movie was better. I'm telling you, bro. Pirates of the Caribbean over Harry Potter. Okay. Y'all tell us what y'all think, but I'm telling y'all.
Yeah, tell me. If y'all have seen Pirates of the Caribbean, y'all have seen Harry Potter.
She know y'all.
Tell me Harry Potter is better.
She think y'all gonna pick Harry Potter, but
they
let
are.
her know what's up, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead. Pirates of the Caribbean. Jack Sparrow? Come on.
Pirates of the Caribbean is not touching Harry Potter.
What kind of name is Harry? Man,
well, you have watched that movie so many times. Don't do Harry Potter now.
That's the movie.
Anyway, if y'all seen Harry Potter and y'all seen Pirates of the Caribbean, please tell me which one is better, and please agree with me that it's Harry Potter. So thank you. Slytherin all day.
From loving you.
All right, y'all. It's a little noisy in here, but I think this is what we're doing. You done brought me to this little Broadway thing, child. Cinderella used to be my favorite princess. Very cute. I feel like I need to talk to y'all because I haven't said nothing in these like updates. I kind of just been taking y'all everywhere we go. So I don't know if I've already said this, but I am in Arizona to see my man. You know what I'm saying? So we just been hanging out. Today's actually our anniversary, so we've been together for 2 years. We're gonna head out in a little bit, and I don't know what we're doing today, but I know we're going to the movies. I don't know what the other thing is, but of course I'm gonna take y'all with us. So far, let's see, I read on the plane, I read a good chunk, so I'm actually ahead because for my book club I'm supposed to get to chapter 34 and I'm on chapter 31, and that's for January 4th, so I'm actually ahead with this one. And then we kind of just like hung out the first day. I can't remember what we did. Oh, we went to the zoo. We went to Zoolights. I showed y'all that. We went to Zoolights, and then yesterday we went to go see Cinderella, which was so cool. We went to a play. It was really fun. I knew a lot of the songs because they were the same songs that were in the Whitney and Brandy Cinderella. If y'all seen that one, that's the best Cinderella in my opinion. I'm just saying, I don't make the rules. You know, when you got singers like Brandy and Whitney in one movie, I mean, what can you do? And we got Whoopi Goldberg in that one, so hey, you know, it is what it is. Also, it is currently 2023, so I have read my first book of the year, which was a manga. I read Jujitsu Kaisen, the first volume, and it was like, it was straight. I gave it 3 stars. It really was just like a build up to the world and like an introduction to the characters and stuff like that. So, oh, child, let me take my glasses off because it's a glare. But yeah, so the first volume kind of was just like an introduction to the world. So it's basically following this main character who is in high school, and he ends up finding out about the history of a very well-known sorceress. When he died, he put parts of his body spread across the world so that the demons in this world couldn't consume them, because I guess when the demons consume them, then they become like ultimately powerful. So they're basically trying to track down these body parts. All the body parts are all just like, I think it's like fingers, it's like 20 fingers or whatever. So the main character ends up eating one. I don't know why. I don't know what perplexed him to eat a finger. I simply don't understand. There was no reason for him to do that. But he ends up eating one of the fingers. So now the sorceress is kind of like a part of him in a way, so he kind of like talks through him and stuff like that. Child, I don't know. I like magic, I like fighting, I like demons in books, so I'm interested to see where this goes. But basically this was like an introduction. So once he does that, his friends end up getting attacked by these demons that are in this world, and he fights them off, and then he ends up going to the Jujitsu school, which is like a school for sorcerers, and there's only like 2 other students, so he's the 3rd student, and they're basically trying to track down the rest of this, what's his name? Roman? I think it's Roman. I don't know how to pronounce it. R-Y-O-M-E-N. That's the name of the sorceress. So they're basically trying to track down his body parts in order to stop the demons from getting to it. So that's the plot of this, and it's straight. I mean, it's okay. I like Tokyo Ghoul better. Tokyo Ghoul still is my favorite so far, but we're gonna see how it goes. I'm just ready for more fighting scenes. I feel like the fighting scenes were really fun. So far the main character has decided that he's gonna consume all of the sorcerer's fingers, which sounds crazy, but he's gonna consume all of the sorcerer's fingers to stop the demons, and then I don't know, I guess unalive himself. I'm not really sure what his goal is there, but he's trying to protect people, because I guess once the demons become ultimately power, more people die. So fighting off demons, trying to find the sorcerer's body parts, that's where I'm at with this. I actually brought 2. I was gonna bring all the volumes because my boyfriend bought me all 5, but I just brought the first 2, and that's basically where I'm at with my reading. So I will see you guys in the next clip because my battery is dying, but I just wanted to update y'all, okay? Bye.
Slow it down, no it ain't a race. If I go too far,
so we're at the museum. We're at the museum, guys. This is where he has taken me. I love museums, child.
So I can see the cake. Baby running back, think I lost my place. Gotta slow it down, no it ain't a race. If I go too far, girl, don't hesitate to put me in my place, to get in my face. I'm just trying to learn why you educate. Taking notes just so I can get it straight. Nothing like a real good loving. Nothing like someone you can trust in. Spend my whole life trying to find something. Yeah, I think I found it with you. Didn't even see this coming. All so sudden, I was sitting here touching. Spend my whole life looking for nothing. Yeah, I think I found it with you. I've been waiting for the longest. I've been waiting for the moment. All night, yeah. I've been waiting for the longest. I've been waiting for the moment. All night. You know how it goes. Eye for an eye. Heart for a heart. It's an exchange. I gotta know it all. What you thinking? What you drinking? How you living? What I'm giving? Whatever it is, I guarantee that I'll be waiting.
Been a long year, pour the glass out to the ones that ain't here by choice. I hoist it all up, this ain't luck, no rabbit's foot. I got this thing wrapped up, the girls favorite rapper if they asked us. Master, No clue who it was, didn't see it coming. Behind you with the candlestick, bet you know my handle sick. J will the way I handle shit. Know my daddy told me boss moves, can't slow up, I know I lost you. Coming after everything, the house and the wedding ring. I just put my foot down, the cub on the coast, you better calm down. This is your oasis, wind whipping, been abrasive. Wanna move my girl to day shift, but I won't take a night off. I talk the same shit in the studio, the motion sensor lights off. I might cough, I don't hiccup, I can't afford a mistake. Beef on a bitch plate, yeah I gave an inch and didn't take, y'all hesitate. I don't think you really want it. I was spitting for my brother and your cousin, saw it coming little tight. Red dot, that's a little sight. Yeah I got my eye on you, I warn you, too big for you to chew. I'm big league, double A, wind up, you need a battery to batter me and I can take a punch. You know my to-do list.
Is she eating a damn...
Talking about eating landscape.
Girl, be for real right now. Some shit I just be like, what are y'all doing? Okay. Teach his own.
Off by lunch and your girl know that my belly filler. Shit, I'm gutsy, not done, don't hush me, I got away. But with the words, the tongue in cheek, don't touch me and lie through your teeth, the smile ugly. Head nods and hallways, handshakes, they go a long way, I'm all paid. Know my pockets stay covered like all steak. Finished school thinking this was our fate. Wrong take, yelling cut it out, Mick. I got work to put in, you pulling out quick. Grab a towel, hit the showers, dry off. I ain't pounding from a loss, it's win at all costs. Been a tired game, you riding pine and I'm rising, yeah. Got the touch, know that shit ain't surprising. You wide-eyeing, like Revis put my girl on an island. Sipping my ties, couldn't seek a silver lining. A gold chain that's from 84, I wore it and I made it more. But who you playing for, or who you playing with, cause it's not me. Yeah, it's not me.
You already started
Boy,
eating
curb
this.
on cop. These walls.
You wasted no time. What's up, y'all? I got y'all in the weirdest position. I don't know if this is gonna work. I'm getting ready to catch my flight and go back home. Leave my baby. Sit up, baby.
Bye.
You come over here, child.
Bye.
Oh my goodness.
Breast in the face.
Boy. I'm about to get ready to catch my flight. My flight is basically at 4 o'clock, but I like to be early, okay? Get there, get everything settled, you know what I'm saying? This trip was really fun. I was only here for like, how many days? 4 days? But we did a lot, and I had a lot of fun. So I'm gonna end up having to split these vlogs into 2, which I probably will tell y'all in the first vlog, but I'm gonna split the vlogs into 2 instead of combining them because it'll be too long. On the plane, I'm probably gonna read the 2nd volume of Jujitsu Kaisen. We gonna see. The first one was alright, and it was my first read of the year. Like, y'all can't come harder than that. I thought it was gonna come hard like Tokyo Ghoul, but it simply did not. So we gonna see. I got all the introduction of all the characters and the atmosphere, whatever. So we gonna see what the 2nd volume talking about. And then I downloaded this Kindle book called, what the hell is it called? Where my phone at? Grim Reaper's Lawyer, which I saw on Instagram last night. So we're gonna see what that's talking about. It's a little bit long. I think it's like 315 pages, so I'm gonna read that one as well, and I'm probably gonna edit. So I will update you on the books that I read while I'm on the flight once I get home later tonight or probably tomorrow. But I just want to check in with you guys. Arizona was fun. It was kind of gloomy the whole time we was here, except for yesterday and today. It looks like the skies are blue, so my flight should be not bumpy. But yeah, I usually stay awake on my flights. I don't like going to sleep because it's kind of uncomfortable. So I'm gonna miss my baby.
I'm gonna miss you too.
I'm gonna miss my baby, but I'm hopeful for a safe flight and to return back to work, where I do not want to be, but it's okay because I have a day coming up that I have off very soon. So I will see y'all in the next clip. Bye.
I told my girl, ain't no time for waiting. You've used all your patience, love. I told my girlfriend, You've been sick of us. We came out of lust. I said, baby, we can't keep on faking. We can't keep on faking lies. I said, baby, I see through the skies. You can't keep on lying. Girl, you need some motivation in your life. You know what's
currently on volume 3 of Jujitsu Kaisen. I read the first volume and the second volume, and the first one I thought it was just okay. I told you I thought it was straight, but the second one I really enjoyed it. There's a main character, his name is Satoru Goju, and he's basically the teacher. He's teaching Yuji how to wield cursed magic and positive and negative energy and stuff like that, and he's really powerful and he's really cool. He puts me in the mind of like Levi from Attack on Titan, so I just like those really cool teachers that know everything and just be kicking everybody ass. So I really enjoyed him in the second volume, and you got to learn a little bit more about like the magic system, and the fighting scenes were really cool. There was a lot more demons in the second volume. There was way more action and plot, so I was excited with that one. I gave the second volume a 3.5. I'm on to the next one. We'll see how this one goes. And my boyfriend, he bought, I think he bought me these for my birthday, but he bought me the first 5 volumes, so I'll end up reading 3, 4, and 5. I'm just gonna binge the whole thing, and I think there is a volume, the 0 volume, which I'm gonna see if I can find. I didn't realize there was one of those, so there is a zero volume, so I'm gonna try to pick that one up. But yeah, this is definitely gonna help me put a dent into my reading goal. I'm already ahead, and I just feel like the Cookie Monster. Y'all know when I say I feel like the Cookie Monster, it means I want to read every book on this planet. So that's where I'm at right now. I have so many books that I want to read, so many videos that I want to do. Super excited for 2023 to bring y'all all of the content. Both of the volumes of Jujitsu Kaisen that I finished, I wrote a review for, and I'm also reading the Grim Reaper's Lawyer. So I'm like 5% into that. It's a Kindle book, and it basically follows this lawyer who ends up being killed by her client, and even in the afterlife she still ends up being a lawyer. So that's where I'm basically left off at, where she's being introduced to all the Grim Reapers, and she's in an office setting, and she's like, damn, even in the afterlife I still have to work. Like, what is this? So I'm interested to see, you know, how that story goes. I'm really excited to read more about that.
I told my girl, ain't no time for waiting. You've used all your patience, love. I told my girlfriend, you've been sick of us. We came out of lust. I said, baby, we can't keep on faking. We can't keep on faking lies. I said, baby, I see through the skies. You can't keep on lying. Girl, you need some motivation in your life.
My lash is getting smushed by these glasses, child. What's up, y'all? So I'm here to update and close the vlog so that I can get this up for you guys tomorrow. I am still sick, so my voice is a little wavery, but bear with me. So first things first, I read the 3rd volume of Jujitsu Kaisen, and I gave it a 3.75. I'm really enjoying it. I feel like with each volume that I read, I'm enjoying it more. Like the first volume I gave 3 stars, second volume I gave it 3.5, and this volume I gave it 3.75. And there were also characters introduced that were the embodiment of like human emotions, so like indifference, sadness, anger, stuff like that. They were like the embodiment of like human emotions turned into like a human version of a curse, because in Jujitsu Kaisen there's like cursed objects and cursed beings that are basically like demons. So these beings are actually human beings that are the embodiment of a human emotion, if that makes sense. There's also some embodiment of like a natural disaster, like a volcano eruption, an earthquake, stuff like that. They kind of started touching on that, so I'm really interested to see where they take that whole, you know, I think that's pretty cool. I'm excited to see that. And one of the characters that were introduced, I showed him a few times when I was reading. I think he's the embodiment of either hate or indifference, but he just seems really cool to me, so I'm excited to see more of that character. And I am currently I'm currently 35% into the Grim Reaper's Lawyer, and I wrote down a few notes about this one. So basically this one is following the main character. Her name is Joyce, and she was a lawyer, and she ended up being killed by one of her clients. And when you die in this world, your fate is based off of basically the things that you've done in your life. So the good things that you've done versus the bad things that you've done, if they evenly level out, then you become a Reaper. And if your bad outweighs your good, then you end up going to hell, which is just reliving the way that you died over and over and over and over again. And if your good outweighs your bad, then you go to heaven, quote unquote. In this book, there's also no God. There's like no God, there's no angels. It really just focuses on like the Reapers, because that's where she's stuck at. She's currently representing one of the Reapers. His name is Aiden. He was set out to collect the soul of a twin, but he supposedly made a mistake and he collected the soul of the wrong twin. But he is 100% sure that when he looked at his phone, because they do this all on an app, that it was the twin that he went to go collect the soul from. So she's basically trying to figure out what went wrong, because his sentence is like losing his Reaper abilities, like no longer being a Reaper, and 100 years in hell, which is like a crazy amount of time, because I guess in hell the time is way longer than it actually is. So 100 years is gonna feel like forever. Okay, so I wrote a few notes on this one. Let me see. So the first thing that I wrote is that this book, it follows the main character and she's 30, but for some reason it just feels very YA to me. Like this really feels like a YA book. Like the narration, the voice, just like everything about this character, and just like the writing style, it just feels very young to me, which is very odd, because this character is supposed to be 30 and Aiden is also supposed to be 30, but like even their banter just feels very like, I guess like not childish, but like very YA. Like it really feels like a young adult book. It really does not feel like she's a 30-year-old lawyer. There's that. I like the world. I think the world is really cool. It's really interesting seeing that when you die you still have responsibilities. I don't want to go to whatever world this is, because when I die I am not going to be working. I refuse. I don't want to work now. I'll be damned if in the afterlife I'm still going to be working. Hell no. Like absolutely not. Hell to the no. But I think the world is really cool. The more in depth it goes, the more interesting it is. I also like that she's a very thorough lawyer. Like she goes into depths about like the steps that she's going to take, the notes that she's going to take, who she's going to talk to and stuff like that, how she's following the case. It's really interesting to see that, because I don't think I've read a book with a lawyer in it before. So I'm really just enjoying hearing her narration and her thoughts on her process of this case. I also put that I like the chapter headers. Like way back in the day, I don't want to say way back in the day, but back in the day, chapters used to have titles. Like I don't know when that started no longer being a thing and just being titled or just putting numbers, but like chapters used to be titled. So it's nice to see like these funny titles for each chapter. I'm really enjoying that. Also like a few mentions of different celebrities in this book, like Elvis, Tupac, God is also mentioned. Like she kind of just like questions things that like anyone else would want to know, like is this person in heaven and hell or whatever. But it's not too much of that, but she does mention it a few times, which I think is funny. It really just feels like a very buttoned up business like afterworld, but with like more focus on hell, souls, death, and reapers. It's more focused on that. It's not so much focused on like heaven and religion and all that stuff. It's not really focused on that. It's really just based on this world. I also put that this book is really diverse. It seems to be a whole bunch of different type of just the characteristics, the way that these people look, their race, their body type. It seems to be very diverse. Apparently everybody in this world is fine, child. I don't know what the hell's going on, but everybody she's seeing is fine as hell. And there's that. I feel like the Reaper that she's representing, Aiden, there might be some type of, you know, maybe a little love interest going on. I'm waiting to see it slowly develop because they do have a banter where they just basically don't like each other, but they are working together more. I'm interested to see their dynamic and how it might change. There's also a lot of winking in this. I don't know what it is, but like when I just read that a character winks, I don't know what it is. It just makes my skin crawl. I don't know how to explain it, but like if somebody winks at me in real life, it makes me just like my skin crawl a little bit. So when I read that someone winked at someone else, I really just, I don't know what it is. Something about that just gives me the ick. I really just be like, why is there so much winking in this damn book? But 35% in, we'll see how it goes. All in all, I'm enjoying it, but again, I don't know if anyone else is reading this because I saw a few people on Instagram talking about this book, so I feel like it's maybe gonna get a little bit more popular, but it does read very YA. If you've read this book or if you have started reading this book, please let me know if you feel the same. But that is about it. I'm gonna close out this vlog so I can get this finished, edited, and up for you guys tomorrow. I will see you guys next week. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it to the end of the video, please leave a sick emoji, like either like medicine or like the sick smiley face, whatever, because your girl is struggling. There's a lot of people sick right now, so I'm glad to see I'm not alone, but I'm over it. It needs to wrap it up. Like I'm done with this. I'm done with this. So I will see you guys next week. Thank you guys so much for watching. Always remember, read a book, keep your life interesting, and I will see you next time. Bye.